Hi guys, this is Arthur. I am the author of With Hot Lead and Cold Steel, and this is my second attempt at creating a video. First one was pretty bad, so sorry for that, but here's my second attempt. Yeah, as you can see, this is the front cover of the rulebook, released October 26th. And I just wanted to give you first impressions. I got a lot of questions in the past few months regarding the rules, of course, and yeah, I wasn't at liberty to discuss them fully, and I'm still not at liberty to discuss them in detail, but I'll try to give you yeah, a bit of an overview of what you can expect. So as you can see, this is yeah, the manuscript. It's the entire book will be 80 pages long, and as you may know, in the Blue Book series by Osprey, they're a maximum of 80 pages. So you'll get a lot of buck for your bang for your buck. I'm not sure what the expression is, but there you go. Yeah, here's your list of contents, how to play, order phase, movement, etc., etc. And yeah, I just wanted to mention a quick shout out to Stuart Mack from Miniature Realms, who helped me create or gave me at least some ideas how to create videos, because that's not my my specialty. Let's put it that way. And also Scott Stewart. He runs the Liberated 240 YouTube pages or channel. Yeah, he helped me out as well. So shout out to you both. Thank you. And yeah, let's have a look at the rulebook. I'm afraid I can't show you everything in detail, but as you can see, it's pretty nicely laid out. Osprey have done a great job. Michael and Alan Perry were kind enough to send me their pictures of their ACW table. And of course, there's lots of artwork in there as well. So in terms of rules, I've been asked a lot of questions about what type of basing is required, how many figures per unit, all that kind of stuff. And it's, yeah, my preferred method of basing is, for example, infantry, 6 figures on a 40 by 60 mil base. That's my preferred method, and you know, the people who I play with, but it's not written in stone. With Hot Lead and Cold Steel really provides rules that will allow you to yeah, to use your own basing methods, as long as you and your opponent know yeah, what is what. And I can show you at least one thing I was going to show you, and that's the stat lines. So, for example, if you look at infantry, there are 4 types or 4 sizes of infantry regiments you can field. If large, average, small, and tiny. So, for example, large. On the left-hand side, unit type, large infantry regiment. To the right is size, in this case large. Now all infantry have a movement of 10. That's 10 inch, of course, basic stat line. Next up is shoot. So a large infantry regiment uses uses 8 dice, and with dice, in this case, with Hot Lead and Cold Steel, uses D10 dice for everything. So that's pretty easy. 8 shoot dice, and as you can see, The second number in brackets is a 6+, so yeah, without modifiers they need a 6+ to hit. Now of course there's a short list of modifiers, for example close range, point blank range, a modifier for troops in cover, those kinds of things. I've tried to keep it as simple as possible for everyone, so yeah, it's easy to remember. Next up is melee, and again, for a large infantry regiment, 8 dice in combat, and you also need a 6+. Then comes the more interesting stuff, UC, which stands for unit coherency. And unit coherency is basically the number of hits a unit can sustain before it is removed from the table. Now, with Hot Lead and Cold Steel uses a system where you removes individual stands. So, for example, a large infantry regiment ideally would consist of 5 stands, and each stand has 6 hit points, so 6 UC. Every time you roll a unit suffers its 6th casualty, you remove a stand and you're forced to take a break test or a morale check. And that's the last stat line, morale. And as you can see, a large infantry regiment has a 6+. Now, whenever a unit takes is forced to lose a stand, it decreases in size. So as you can see, a large infantry regiment would become an average-sized infantry regiment, and as such, its shoot and melee values all go down by 2 dice, and also its morale worsens. It becomes a 7+ instead of a 6, and so forth and so on. So as an average unit becomes a small unit when it loses another stand, and when it becomes a tiny infantry regiment, when it is forced to take a morale check and it fails, it automatically breaks or is removed from the table. Yeah, unit coherency. So it's actually combined stat line. On the one hand, it shows how many casualties you can suffer, and on the other, it also involves showing how much fatigue a unit can suffer. So, for example, when you force march a unit, it receives 1 point of fatigue penalty, and you deduct it from your unit coherency. Same goes for hand-to-hand combat, or melee in this case. After each round of hand-to-hand combat, both combatants receive 1 point of fatigue penalty. Yeah, and that's about it. You know, it's pretty simple. It's easy to remember, and that's what this rule set is all about. You know, have fluent games without having to remember too many details, because I think you know, having a nice game without having to skip through the rulebook constantly is much more fun than yeah, difficult tables and charts and stuff. So within the coming weeks, I hope to create more videos, and yeah, I'll try to do my best to record them as best I can. I have no skills with regards to recording and editing videos, so it's all a bit yeah, well, amateuristic, I'm afraid, but I'm still learning, and yeah, for now, that's basically what I wanted to say to you. Thank you for your attention. There is more stuff coming, and see you in the next, I guess. Take care.